Hi, I'm Adrian, and I'm one of the co-founders of NotForgotten. This video is about how it works. We spoke about some of the people's desires to be remembered and not to be forgotten, and or not to forget the people that they love. Everybody today has videos. Everybody films thousands of videos on their smartphones. But the big challenge the world has is how do you keep the really important videos or make really important videos and enable others, your children, your grandchildren, your great-grandchildren, or simply your immediate family to find them when you're gone. To overcome the challenge of how do you preserve videos for hundreds of years, NotForgotten had looked at this problem, and we identified 4 key challenges that we needed to overcome. Our first challenge is that people want to create videos worth remembering. And there's many platforms actually out there that help people to do that, but we thought it was really important that we provide our customers with a really smooth, fast solution to both be able to capture your video and to share it if you choose to share it. Challenge number 2 was to overcome the technology issues with keeping a video for hundreds of years. And that's all about how do you store a video and how do you keep refreshing the technology so that you can watch that video hundreds of years from now. The third one is, what is the point of having a video that lasts 300 years if nobody can find it? And this is a solution that no one in the world has come up with, and we at NotForgotten are very proud to be introducing this solution to the world. And the final challenge, of course, I hear you ask, is who, when NotForgotten is gone and dusted, who is going to look after these videos and make sure all of the above continues to happen every year? So once again, we have taken a very unique and creative approach to how we built a solution to combine the legal institution with the banking foundations and libraries to make sure that our videos are looked after for hundreds of years. Okay, so first challenge, capturing a video worth remembering and sharing it if you choose to. We tackled this on multiple fronts. We've built a really easy to use app that enables you to either film yourself or be filmed and either work through your own story or take a scripted approach through a series of questions. We've built some really inspirational templates for our videos that you can choose to use. You can use our teleprompter that enables you to create prompts online, and then they feed through to the app when you log in to do your recording. If you're not comfortable with the app and the app filming, you can upload your own videos online. You log in, you create your account, upload your videos. And if you really are still quite worried about that and you want to really invest in a wonderful video, you can consider our concierge service where we bring videographers into your home and they will film and edit a very professional video for you and upload it to us. Once it's uploaded, that video then moves into our editing team. We do some light bit of editing for you, and we send you a download link where you can take your own video offline. Finally, you can choose to share your video with your friends, with your family. It's a no comment site, so it's not a social sharing site. It's just a really high-speed, high-tech video sharing platform that we really think the world will start to get a huge amount of benefit from learning from others about the secret to happiness, life's lessons, the experiences that changed them, or the advice that their parents used to give them. We think there's a lot of exciting information coming through on the site, and we'd love it to evolve into a much more knowledge center. We're discovering huge value through watching people's videos online and being able to learn about the human condition. And we believe it's a library of human experience. So the platform that we're using has artificial intelligence on it, and it enables us to look at people's videos and read the sentiment of the time. Say we could look at all 70-year-olds in the United States, what made them happy. And this is one of the fundamental reasons behind us being a library, that one day people can look back on these hundreds of thousands of videos and learn about the human experience. The second challenge we talked about was being able to preserve videos for hundreds of years. And this is a highly technical process that requires some pretty sophisticated archiving processes, teams and policies in our organization. It's built on three key pillars. The first one being the storage itself. We employ a genetic diversity strategy, which means we store our videos on 2 different media in 2 different locations, which is really considered good archiving practice. We subscribe to standards set by the US Library of Congress towards archiving, which ensures that the best practices in archiving in the world are employed to save the not forgotten videos. The second part is about regular technology updates. So we all know how fast technology changes today. Just think about the last 20 years, 30 years. We've gone from LPs to cassettes to DVDs to CDs to all on the cloud. And who knows what it's going to be in 300 years. So we do need somebody to be doing the regular technology updates to ensure your videos can actually be read and watched by your future generations. And finally, it's about metadata standards, point number 3. Very big deal in being able to identify who and where those videos were made, what is the state of those videos. Data rots, and if you don't use decent metadata standards, you won't be able to easily identify in a huge library of hundreds of thousands of videos which videos are in trouble and which ones need to be replaced. So our system, as you can see, takes 3 big components to deliver a robust preservation system, and we're delighted to be able to offer it to our customers. So the third challenge we spoke about was, what is the point of having a video that lasts 300 years if no one even knows it exists or that you made it? This is a really unsolved problem today, and we have invented a very unique multi-layered system that should enable our customers to be discovered in the future. The discoverability system, again, is built on 3 different pillars. The first pillar, which we offer to all of our customers, is linking your video to your genealogy or family data. So what you do, you provide us with information about your parents, yourself, and your grandparents, and we connect that in what's called a GEDCOM file to your video locations. So long into the future, when someone uses one of the genealogy search tools that exists and they look for your vital records, they will find your name, your GEDCOM file attached to your 2 copies of your video. The second and third discoverability layers that we've built actually apply only to our 150-year and 300-year customers, and they are built on 2 fronts. So the first one is we are an official library. We are part of the OCLC, which is the Global Cooperative of Libraries. We have an official symbol. That means we need to comply to particular standards about record keeping and the way we are looking after our library records, actually preserving our library records in themselves. So what we do, we take your genealogy record, we take the location of each of your 2 tapes, we combine those together with your personal data, and we create for you a library record, which then gets put into the library system and uploaded to what's called a WorldCat, which is the billions and billions of records of the world's archives, which is things in museums, things in libraries, and now you can be in the library too. Third point to discoverability. I believe passionately that the blockchain is going to be the database of the world that survives the centuries. So I believe that sometime in the long distant future, when someone is searching for you, they're going to go to the blockchain and they're going to type in your name and try to find any records they can about you. What we did, we built a blockchain smart contract on the Ethereum blockchain. And what that does, it takes your genealogy record, it takes your library record, it takes your tape that we store, it takes your virtual copy of your video, it locks those together, and you are the one using your private key on the blockchain that locks all of that data together, and you say, it was me that made this video, and when I'm discovered in the future, you will know that this is mine. There's another key feature of our blockchain contract, and it renews every year. So for 300 years, that blockchain contract will renew and renew, keeping your data at the top of the big data pile that will just grow and grow and grow in the world today. So our discoverability is neatly wrapped into genealogy records, library records, and blockchain records, but it does depend on which package you buy. The final challenge, challenge number 4, is once NotForgotten has gone and we're all, turned to dust, who is it that's going to be looking after your videos centuries from now? We applied a great deal of thought and some great legal minds to this question, and we have built a governance structure that enables a body of people to be focused on the survival of your video for hundreds of years. That governance body has 3 key objectives. So number 1, they have to keep looking after the videos. Number 2, they have to keep looking after the video records. And number 3, they have to be communicating to the library community about how you can access your video and where it is. So your great-great-grandchildren are looking for your video, they would come to the NotForgotten Digital Preservation Trust, and they should be able to access their video. Our advisory board has 5 key roles: a CEO, a banker, a lawyer, an archivist, and a librarian. And those roles will be entrusted with fulfilling the 3 objectives of the NotForgotten Digital Preservation Trust. They are in turn supported by an infrastructure of 5 different entities. So the first one being a guaranteed trust fund headed up by a bank, or the trustee being the bank. The second being an investment committee to support the bank in investing our money so that your videos are looked after, the payments are made, the providers are in place, the projects are run. The distribution committee works together with the bank in terms of determining exactly how we distribute the funds to keep preserving the archives and fulfilling the 3 objectives. And finally, the last entity is the library depository itself. That's where your assets are housed. That's where your videos will be kept, and that's the physical entity that does the job of preserving your videos. So we think we've built a solution that will really work to preserve your videos for hundreds of years, and we're very excited to offer it to our customers. Okay, so that brings us to the end of our how-to video series, and as you can see, we have really put our effort and energy into solving the 4 key challenges. How do you make a video that's worth remembering? We've got some great tools and a stunning video sharing platform for you to use. The second challenge is about how do we preserve your video through the centuries, and that's about storage, technology changes, and metadata and archiving standards. The third one, of course, that we spoke about is how do you get found 300 years from now? And we put 3 great solutions in place: genealogy records, library records, and blockchain records. And finally, who is going to be looking after these videos for hundreds of years? And we've built together an infrastructure and a governing body made of an advisory board, a library depository, a bank, an investment committee, and a distribution committee. So we're thrilled to be able to offer you the NotForgotten solution today. We hope it's clear as it can be as to what we've done. We really hope that you and your families love your NotForgotten videos long into the future.